Good morning. Well, it's just quitting being morning right now. I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another in a series of curve flattening concerts. And it's good to see that some of you caught on to the time change. Uh, some of you may know that my day job, my life's vocation is being a student of the guitar, but my day job is being an acupuncturist, and acupuncture has been kind of dead in the water here in Pennsylvania for the last 2 months, March, April, May, 3 months. But I was offered the opportunity to teach online. I've taught for many years in acupuncture schools. So that's a 2-week thing. So this Thursday and next Thursday, we'll have noon concerts like this. And hopefully, hopefully pretty soon we won't need these concerts. We'll just do our best. So the theme for today is Deja Vu all over again. So these are 3 songs and 1 instrumental. The instrumental is timeless. But the 3 songs are songs that were probably looked at when they were written as being dated, like they had a shelf life. Although when they were written, the term shelf life had not yet been coined. And they end up being relevant again and again and again, particularly in the current atmosphere. So this first one was written by a guy named Gil Turner, and it was really written as part of the civil rights movement, the last civil rights movement, not the current one. And I hope you enjoy it. There's a man beside me walking. There's a voice within me talking. There's a word that needs a saying. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. Carry it on. They will tell their lying stories, send their thugs to beat our bodies. They will lock us in their prisons. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. All their thugs will lie rotten, all their lies will be forgotten. All those prison cells will crumble. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. If you feel you can't go farther, take the hand of your sister or brother. Every victory leads to another. Carry it on, carry it on, carry it on. There's a man beside me walking. There's a voice within me talking. There's a word that needs a saying. Carry it on. 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 Yep, that one ain't dated. I see lots of familiar faces here. Hi, Kate. Marcia, Carol Pratt, Andreas, good to see you. I saw Tom Dietz and Bill Jones. Hey, buddy. And Donna Greenberg and Deb and Dwight. And Mike Verbeek is on there somewhere. Thank you a lot for coming along this morning. And we're going to just keep on moving here. I have to retune. I may have to use electronics. Or maybe not. I'm a little bit excited because one of my Prue guitars needed some work done, and I gave it to a great repairman, Dave Strunk, up in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, about 4 months ago. And then the pandemic hit, and I just found out that the guitar is ready. So I'm going to make I'm going to leave Sellersville, which is almost unheard of, and drive up there tomorrow and pick it up. It was the first version of the Raleigh Brown model. You've seen the second version, that little Sunburst guitar I play. The first version is a natural, but it's the same body type, and we tweaked it after that. Anyhow, hey Alex, good to see you here. So you'll remember this tune. So this song, this song was the beginning of the protest movement in the 60s. Bob Dylan's "Blowin' in the Wind," and I have to say, Dylan has gotten the young Dylan's wisdom has grown over the years. When I first heard this song, I kind of thought, I thought it was a great song, and I sang it when I was 17 years old and all, but I thought of it as rhetorical questions. It was kind of ironic. Do we really have to ask this stuff? Hi, Janice. I'm glad you got to come in. Jan was teaching this morning, too, so. But now, I realize that it wasn't a rhetorical question. These questions were real questions for which there have never been an answer yet. And so there you have it, How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? Yes, and how many times will the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. times must a man look up before he can see the sky? And how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Man, those verses still kind of ring true, don't they? So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and one guy I really like listening to a lot. He's a wild character in a way. His name's Mark Maron, and his podcast is called WTF. That's of course short for what the fuck. And I'm just mentioning this because today Mark Maron interviewed Stacey Abrams. And I'm not all the way through it yet. I've listened to a lot of it. But if you want to hear somebody who knows what she's talking about when it comes to this political stuff, go listen to that. Go listen to Stacey Abrams talk to Mark Maron, because he's a guy who asks all the right questions, and she's got all the true answers, it seems to me. WTF on your wherever wonderful podcasts are, whatever, you know. So the instrumental for today is from this same era, but it's not political, it's just musical, and it's written by one of our really great Americana musicians. I don't know if he'd call himself that. Jorma Kaukonen, who was originally a rock and roll guitarist. Well, he was originally a folk guitarist, and then he was in the Jefferson Airplane, and then he was in Hot Tuna, and the story goes on. And this is his first big thing I heard by him that I went, whoa, this guy can play acoustic guitar. It's called Embryonic Journey. Jorma Kaukonen, Embryonic Journey. And I got one more for you. It really wouldn't be a total deja vu experience if including songs that were thought to be dated at the time, if it didn't include a Phil Ochs song. And you know, all of these songs today, and I'm hoping they're a little bit on the supportive side, not too down in the dumps. And this one particularly, Phil wrote a timeless song here. Show me the prison, show me the jail, show me the prison man whose face is growing pale, and I'll show you a young man with many reasons why. There but for fortune may go you or I. Show me the hobo, show me the train, show me the homeless man sleeps out in the rain, and I'll show you a young man with many reasons why, and there but for fortune may go you or I. Show me the whiskey stains on the floor, show me the drunken man as he stumbles out the door, and I'll show you a young man with so many reasons why. There but for fortune may go you or I. Show me the country where the bombs had to fall, show me the ruins of the building so tall, and I'll show you a young land with many reasons why, and there but for fortune may go you or I. So that's the show for today. I wanted to take a little moment here and express my heartfelt admiration and And love for my friend Alex Bevan, who might still be on here. He's a busy guy. He might not have listened the whole way through. Who did concerts every day for about 2.5, 3 months. And he's out there in Ohio. He's getting back to work now, so he may not be on quite as often. But I want to say how much I've appreciated his work over these months, and the songs he's written and the importance of the lyrics in them. So thanks, Alex. You were the best. And he gave me my tagline, which is, my tagline is "Stay safe and stay sane." Alex's tagline was, and if you get what's the word? Oh God, I lost it. If you get cranky, take a nap. And I almost always remember to say that. I'll say it now. If you get cranky, take a nap. I will be back on Saturday at 3 p.m., my usual time. And I will, and on Sunday morning for Sunday morning music. I'm not sure when we'll see Alex again. He said if his gig falls through for any reason, he'll be back tomorrow on Friday. Otherwise, keep track of him, and I will too. On Tuesday, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch, who do a great little half-hour concert. And that's all I got time for. I got to go teach people how to stick needles in each other. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me today and for paying attention to that time change. And I will see you guys down the road.